Kentucky University is home to many noteworthy buildings that give the campus both its character and beauty. The majority of the buildings were constructed in the 1990s, but a select few were built even earlier. Among these historic few lies the Turley House. Located on the corner of University Drive, the small house is hardly ever noticed by passing students. But for the people who know its historical significance and the role it has played in the development of Eastern Kentucky University, it stands out far greater than all the rest. In June of 1892, Central University sold a piece of land on the far edge of campus for $1,000 to Anne Wallace Walters, widow of Singleton P. Walters, one of the principal benefactors of Central University. Walters Collegiate Institute was named after him and provided a preparatory education to young men in Richmond, Kentucky. From 1901 to 1906, Mrs. Walter lived on the edge of campus with her sister for 10 years until her death in 1903. After Mrs. Walter's death, the house was sold at a public auction to Robert Edgar Turley Sr. for $4,100. R.E. Turley Sr. was a former member of the Board of Trustees at Walters Collegiate Institute and the first treasurer of Eastern Kentucky University. He served as treasurer from 1906 to 1920, and then again from 1926 to 1933. Serving as treasurer had its perks for Mr. Turley. He was given privilege by the Board of Regents to use an electrical source from the school's power plant to power one electric light on his premise, free of charge. Mr. Turley married Della Spheres of Jasmine County in 1888 and had 3 children, 2 sons, Spears and Robert Edley Turley, Jr., and 1 daughter, Elizabeth. Today, the pictures of R.E. Jr. and Elizabeth Turley still hang in the entranceway of the Turley House. On March 21, 1962, the house was dedicated to R.E. Turley at Alt Service Building by W.F. O'Donnell and former president. In 1938, Eastern Kentucky State Teachers College acquired the home and property for $35,000. President Dr. H. L. Donovan worked hand in hand with both the Turley family and Board of Regents to come up with a contract that later secured the property for the university. His passion was fueled by the national push that occurred post-World War I to establish better homes in America. The Teachers College needed the property to serve as a management house for the Home Economics Department. In order to qualify as a home economics teacher, the young women were required to live in the home for a semester, where they performed simple tasks of housekeeping, budget planning, and food purchasing. The students would make 3 meals a day for the girls living with them, and occasionally invite faculty members to join them for a genuine home-cooked meal. This gave the girls first-hand experience on the daily activities needed to properly manage a home. During their stays, the girls were asked to give back to the house in their own unique way. Some of the students planted flowers, and others made window curtains and pillows to match the architecture of the home. Others stripped paint and refurbished handrails on the stairs. In the mid-1980s, the Home Economics Department changed to the Department of Family and Consumer Sciences. As a result of this change, the girls were no longer required to live in a house for a semester. The university then renovated the bedrooms into offices to house other departments. During the renovation, the university made it a point not to take away from the house's original Queen Anne architecture. The one-story wraparound porch exemplifies Queen Anne's styling with its turned posts. The windows are various shapes and sizes: small, square, single-pattern arched, flat-headed, rectangular, bayed, some combing side, some stained glass. The stained glass windows in the house today are the original stained glass from when the house was first built. To protect the historical significance and beauty of these windows, the university has installed plexiglass to ensure their safety for many more generations to come. Today, the building houses the Office for Student Rights and Responsibilities, as well as the NOVA program. Student Rights and Responsibilities provides an educational outreach program, as well as a fair and impartial student judicial system for students, faculty, and staff. If any individual breaks any university laws, they are sent to them to address these allegations. The NOVA program is located on the top floor and was developed as a federal grant for first-generation college students. For 30 years now, the NOVA program has guided first-generation college students on how to be successful in college as well as life. Each student in the program is assigned a mentor during their freshman year to help them adapt to college life and mentor their success all along the way. Since the house is one of the oldest on campus, the university takes especially good care of it. Just this year, the house was renovated and added a new roof as well as new flooring. This little house on the corner of University Drive has been with this great institution since the beginning. Starting off as a personal home for the very men and women who built this school, to becoming the main living location for the Home Economics Department, and today catering to 2 university programs. All the little pieces of history within the house, from the original stained glass to the custom carved railings, only exemplify all the beauty and characteristics this house truly holds. The house is a significant historical landmark to the Colonel community, and will be for generations to come.